Hello and welcome back to Midnight Who Blog. I'm Patrick, and this right here, Kingdom Keepers, is one of the best book series I've ever read. I think it's technically classified as a young adult book, or like teen area, but I mean, once you start reading a book series, it's kind of hard to stop in the middle. And you may notice that this book looks very much not in the best of shape. That's because it's 12 years old and I've read it a lot. It is one of my favorite book series. This is the only book in the series that I have in paperback. I've got all 7. The other 6 are in hardback. I was gonna get another copy of this in hardback, but they changed the cover artwork on them, and I like the original artwork much better. Because that's the original artwork, and the new one has them like running towards the cover, and then the eyes of the antagonist in the background. Hang on, I think I got one. Because they changed that around book 6, I think. So yeah, this is book 7, the way they have it. And that one was actually co-written with the author, Ridley Pearson, and fans of the book series. So he had like contests on his website, and every once in a while he'd he'd give like a prompt, and whoever wrote the best response to the prompt ended up with that part in the book. I'm actually going to grab that and see if I can find one real quick. So, let's see. Or at least find the list. So that list there, it's kind of hard to see. That list there is the people who multiple things at once. I should have thought about this before I started filming, huh? Anyway, those are the people who had won the writing prompt contests. So that's going to be kind of hard to see, but right there is that little symbol. It's a K and a backwards K. And it continues on for a while. So he would, there it is. So from here on this page to here on the next page was written, a lot of it was written by 5 people who, it lists the usernames that they went by on the bottom of each page that there was writing on. And then that list in the back shows what their real names are. But yeah, anyway, so this is Kingdom Keepers, and they did a second, it's a trilogy, the second part of the trilogy, because the first one had 7 books. So I have book 1 here of the trilogy. I loaned book 2 to my friend, but it's The Return, Disneylands, and actually there's a better picture of the symbol too. So that K, the 2 Ks there, is the symbol that denotes that a fan had written that section of the book. in the Insider. Yeah, so there's 7 books in the original series, 3 in the second trilogy, and once the third one comes out at the end of this month, or beginning of April, I'm not sure which. I don't know the exact release date, but it's soon, within the next couple weeks. But once that trilogy ends, he's got contract for one more trilogy, I think. So I'm looking forward to the next trilogy too, if that's the case. He is an excellent writer, and he doesn't just do children's books either. He does like full adult novels. I'm going to leave you guys here for a second. A box of books is off screen here. I'm back. The other books in his line of work are, well, he does the young adult novels, he does the Kingdom Keeper series, he does one with, I believe his name's Dave Barry. He co-writes Peter and the Starcatchers. He's got some Steel Trap novels. I think there's another one coming out pretty soon. And he also does like crime novels, like this one, The Body of David Hayes. What's the book say? Killer Weekend, First Victim, and all of the past it. Where'd you go? There it is. So, one of the cool things about these crime novels that I have is I actually wrote to them and got some signed book plates to put in them. So, all of the crime books that I have of him are technically autographed, in a way. I mean, it's book plates and not the actual books, but these ones I'm waiting until I can actually find him on tour to get him to sign that series. And I'm up to, I think, 10 books so far. I've got the first 7, got the second trilogy, and then there was a book in between them that kind of bridges the gap. He was going to go off on a sort of tangent with, there's a group of characters in the books called the Fairleys, because they're fairly human. They've got extra powers, like levitation, invisibility, fire, being able to read people's minds by touching them. But yeah, basically really interesting series. It's got a lot of things happening, and it's Disney, so yeah, Disney adventure and all that. So I'm going to end this by reading the about the book on the back of it here. So this is, in this fantastical thriller, 5 young teens tapped as models for the theme parks. Guides find themselves pitted against Disney villains and witches who threaten both of the future of Walt Disney World and the stability of the world outside its walls. Using cutting sorry, I've been sick the past couple days. Using a cutting-edge technology called DHI, which stands for both Disney Host Interactive and Daylight Hologram Imaging, Finn Whitman, an Orlando teen, and 4 other kids are transformed into hologram projections that guide guests through the park. However, the new technology turns out... I don't know why I have an alarm set for 2 on Sunday. That is ridiculous. Where was I? So, Finn Whitman, an Orlando teen, and 4 other kids are transformed into hologram projections that guide guests through the park. However, their new technology turns out to have unsuspected effects that are both thrilling and scary. Soon Finn finds himself transported into his DHI form in the Magic Kingdom at night. Is it real? Is he dreaming? Finn's confusion only increases when he encounters Wayne, an elderly Imagineer who tells him that the park is in grave danger, led by the scheming witch Maleficent. A mysterious group of characters called the Overtakers is plotting to destroy Disney's beloved realm, and maybe more. This gripping high-tech tale will thrill every kid who has ever dreamed of sneaking into Walt Disney World after hours and wondered what happens at night when the park is closed. So, and he has a lot of the information about the rides correct too. He was granted access to the park after hours, so he could get all this information for the book. So it does list some things in there about the Utilidor. So if you don't know about that, it does tell a little bit about that and what it is inside the books. I don't remember which book it says that in, but it does mention that. And it starts in Walt Disney World, which is in Orlando. I think it had said that in the back of it. And by the last book, they're on the cruise line. And the Return series, they're in Disneyland. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing for the next series. Maybe other parks or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, but yeah, really good books. I recommend reading them. Most libraries can get them if you request them, if they don't already have them. Just talk to your librarian. Or Barnes & Nobles has them. Not sure if they have the older ones. I know they have the newer ones when they come out. And, well, there's always Amazon and things like that if you can't find them elsewhere. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.